Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we're answering the question why I started a YouTube channel. But before we do that, we're gonna skate here. We're at this ledge spot at a local school nearby my place, and these ledges are pretty much perfect. They're a little high and the ground is actually really rocky, but luckily homie just stopped by. Shout out to Will. He just dropped off a broom, so I'm gonna sweep it up and get some tricks on here. Also, I'm skating these Jordan 1s. They're like super shiny. So yeah, we'll see if they end up giving me any grip or any issues. I'm used to skating Jordan 1s, but these ones seem a little different as far as the material goes. So hopefully they offer me enough grip. But yeah, let's get some tricks for you guys, and then I'll talk about why I started a YouTube channel. It's a little crunchy. It's like a bit of a balancing act of like not leaning back too much, but also not leaning forward. Kind of have to find that in between. And every ledge is different. I mean, I'm sure you guys know if you street skate. Oh, it crooks. I'm surprised I was able to like lock that so nicely, but I think it needs a bit of wax, so I'm gonna just touch it up a bit. Oh man, that went into nose grind and I was way too forward on that. Oh, damn, I like grinded the inside of the ledge. That's what happens when you get too close to the ledge. Okay, I don't know why 5.0 is scary on that ledge. Man, these offer a lot of grip. I'm scared to get my truck on there. I think it's because like there isn't much room. It's like 1.5 inches before my wheel goes over to the other side. So it's kind of scary in my head for some reason. There we go. Let's try a couple more 5.0s, but maybe with a front side shove out. I've kind of been doing those lately. I want to see if I can keep the train moving on that trick. It feels good. There's the 5.0. I think I figured out a little like tidbit to that trick. So if you go to like pop your 5.0, have the front foot a little lower. That way when you land in it, you're in a more optimal position to then shove out. So yeah, gotta tell myself that before I do it. Try and do it. Oh, I like clipped on the way up. Oh, I thought that was it. This rough ground is kind of annoying. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Dude, so I just learned those for the first time the other day, but like on a smaller ledge. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I put it in my stories. This ledge is significantly higher, so it's definitely scary to do, but let's see if we can get it. Oh, getting on, it's just, my weight's a little too forward. Hey, I'm gonna count that. Maybe try clean it up real quick, but I'll take that. Yes, sir. All right, guys, let's get into the topic of today's video. So, bit of a backstory. So I actually got a YouTube account back when, I don't know, YouTube came out, and I used to post some of my skate videos on there, and I would also post just like funny at-home skits that I would do with my friends. I used to like enjoy just like putting silly movies together that made no sense, but I thought they were funny at the time. So I was definitely like super into creating videos and like filming my progress, even from a young age. And I'm talking like 14 years old, 15 years old. I used to do that. But I mean, at that time, I had no idea that like you could make YouTube a career. You know, people weren't doing it. It wasn't like a normal thing like it is today. In today's day and age, I mean, there's so many people out there who live off of YouTube, and like even skaters that live off of YouTube. So yeah, I guess as I got older, I stopped posting, and I kind of just like forgot about it. And then yeah, I guess when I got back into skating a few years ago, I just like absolutely fell in love with it again. And if you guys are curious about that, I did stop skating for 10 years. I'll put the card up here. You guys can go check out that video if you'd like. I talk about kind of why I stopped skating for 10 years, what kind of sparked my interest to get back into it. Because of that, I was almost like wanting to relive my dream as a kid. As a kid, I was like, I want to be a pro skater. That's all I want to do. But I wasn't really surrounded by the right group of people, and like I just didn't have that mindset back then. Knowing what I know today, I'm treating it completely different. And because YouTube as a platform, I'm kind of going in circles here, but basically what I'm trying to say is that YouTube gives people the opportunity to kind of start a side hustle on something they have a passion for, or let's say they have a business and they want to promote their business. It gives people an opportunity to essentially add value and share their knowledge and like share their story. And then from that, it allows you to support that passion or that business. So in my case with skateboarding, the intention wasn't to try and make money at the beginning. It was just simply to like follow my progress and follow my journey and document that process. And I thought it'd be cool to share. And then as I got more into the YouTube world and like started seeing like other YouTube channels out there like John Hill, Dan Corrigan, Ben DeGrow, Dale Decker, a few others. I mean, they're all doing it in their own way, but they're all doing it and being able to kind of make a living from that. So I saw that as an opportunity to essentially do what I love, which is make videos and skateboard, and see if I can essentially like make a career out of it. And it's been amazing. I'm absolutely loving the process. It ebbs and flows. I mean, some days I'm not feeling creative and not feeling like filming, and it's a lot of work and a lot of just constant uploading. And at the moment, I'm not making much money, like maybe $200 a month at most. So it definitely takes a lot of time and energy to like get to the point where people are making enough money so that they can go full-time with YouTube. I'm not at that position yet, but I think eventually it would be cool to go down that route. But before I continue more on this topic, let's skate some more. There's like straight up like weeds growing out onto the ledge here. I'm gonna grind through the weeds. Yeah, that was it. That's a hard trick, especially with new shoes. They just don't feel as predictable. Street flip going fast is not easy. Come on, tray flip. Oh, come on. The three flip was perfect. Kind of good, but I kind of fell out of the crook, so gotta get a better lock. I think more speed from my tray too. Dude, stay square with your board. You're not staying square. Yeah. So a bit of a backstory. Let's get back into it. So a bit of a backstory. I was in the hospitality industry for most of my career. I was back of house. I was working as a chef up until about 2015. And that's when I decided to move out here to Vancouver. I was kind of over it. I was over the long hours. I was over not making that much money. It's just tough. It's a tough industry to work in. And it's really like a young man's sport. But I decided to transition into bartending, which allowed me to stay in the same industry and make more money. And it was quite fun. I did that for a few years. It allowed me to travel to Australia and work there. And that's actually where I picked up a skateboard again. So after Australia, went back to Montreal and then came back to Vancouver. I'm kind of going in circles here, but when I moved back to Vancouver, I realized after about 6 months of bartending that I really wasn't happy doing what I was doing. So I decided to go back to school for user experience design and decided to essentially work for myself after that. So I started picking up clients, building websites. Yeah, that being said, it hasn't, always been the busiest for me. So that's what really allowed me to like skate some more. And that's where I really found that like passion and spark that I had as a kid. But now with like the knowledge and experience as I do as an adult, it allowed me to like look at it from a different light and realize, oh, I can actually like, I'm not too old, like it's not too late for me to just like go all in, skate as hard as I can, and just put out content and talk about things that interest me. And it's been yeah, it's been an amazing journey. And it's crazy to think that like it took up until I was 30 years old to realize like what I actually wanted to do. Because as a kid, you know, skateboarding was kind of looked down on and it wasn't really like a normal career path. But nowadays, I mean, you can literally create your own career in skateboarding without needing to go through the industry. But yeah, it's been a cool journey, and having this platform to allow me to share my experience has been amazing. And I mean, big thanks to all of you guys, honestly, for supporting me along this way. The subscriptions, the likes, the comments, it really means a lot to me, and it really helps me and keeps me motivated and pushes me to keep going. Short story long. So yeah, if you guys are interested in supporting me, there is this thanks button here. No pressure, but it's down there if you want to support this channel and support my journey with, yeah, supporting myself as a skateboarder. So that's it, guys. That's all I really got to say. I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you on the next video. Peace.